Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another of the World Cup prediction group stage matches. We will continue on, we will power on. I have a slight feeling that I might fall behind the schedule that I planned a little bit. Today's quite a busy day, and I, I don't, I'm not entirely sure if I can keep up to the schedule currently. We'll try. But actually, looking at this, I think we might be okay. I just need to make a bit more time over the next few days, which I can do. I can do that. But anyway, welcome back. Like I said, this is being recorded on the 11th of June when the World Cup starts. Uploaded 13th of June, 5 p.m. As I'll try and keep it 2 days before because this is occurring on the 15th of June at 5 p.m. So welcome back. It is Spain versus Cabo Verde. I slightly feel bad for Cabo Verde in this group, but we'll get into the actual game prediction momentarily. What we'll get on with first is checking the settings as always. Got to do that. It's like a rite of passage now. It's like making sure everything is a-okay. So 10-minute halves, legendary difficulty, competitor mode on, player-based difficulty of course on. Ball will be the same one. The stadium will be the I think I'm just go for Sports Illustrated Stadium. Yeah, we'll go for that one. I'm too lazy to scroll for them all. Of course, we're going to be in the summer because it's World Cup. Because the game is at 5 p.m. in real life, we can put it around midday. And we'll go like that. Weather will be clear. Is it 5 p.m. or 5 a.m.? Am I fucking misreading it? Hold on. It's 5 p.m. So we've got games at 5 p.m. and then we've got games at 5 a.m. This is going to be one of the weirdest World Cups. But I'm really here for it. So, let's see. Pitch color is going to be bright green, ready-made for the World Cup. And those are the settings we always stick to. Those are the settings we're going to stick to again. I don't see why there's any reason to change. Taking a look at the teams then. Slight mismatch, I would say, off the face of it. Yeah, it's going to be a long day for Cabo Verde. They've got Simon in goal, have Spain, Cucurella and Llorente as the fullbacks. I don't think Llorente will be playing at right back. Laporte and Cabarsi centre backs. That midfield three of Pedri, Rodri, and Ruiz could be very, very good. Although Fabian Ruiz, I don't know. He was not great in the Champions League final, so I don't know how he's going to do here. And then that front three, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal. And then, of course, Spain don't really have a natural striker, so Oyarzabal will play there. He can play there. Whether he's going to be effective there, we'll see. For the Cabo Verde side, I don't really know anybody from it. I really don't recognise anyone. Mendes is the captain, and Costa at the back is their highest rated player. Um, yeah, not a lot known about Cabo Verde apart from this is their first World Cup, and they've not got the easiest of groups. I I don't envy them. I'll be honest with you, because not only have they got Spain, they've also got Saudi Arabia, who they might get a result against, and then Uruguay. It's a hard group. It's a very difficult group, but it's a group where you just never know. I mean, I don't think they're going to get any points out of the gate, and I will go into my full prediction when we get into the match. But yeah, it's a long day. It's a really long day, but this is your match then for today. Sports Illustrated Stadium, 10 minutes half length, legendary difficulty, authentic, sunny at 12 p.m. And I'm saying this is your match for today because it's probably the only one I have time to record. I may be able to squeeze another one in later, but I wouldn't bank on it. I don't think. Anyway, to open up Group H, then it is Spain versus Cabo Verde. And if I go between Cabo and Cape, my apologies. Yeah, basically, yeah, I'm probably going to switch between Cabo and Cape Verde. Apologies in advance. I mean, it's not really the end of the world, but like,
to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How do you see this one going, Sue?
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
Well, the national anthem's been played and the teams are prepared to go. This is your Spain team, Luis de la Fuente's side of Spaniards. I wasn't muted or anything, I was just quiet because of the national anthems. It's a very good squad, as we well know. Very good depth on the bench, as we also well know. It's freezing in my room. I forgot my window open. However, I'm like slightly open, but it's still bloody cold. Be alright. And the Cabo Verde team, if there's anyone watching that is from Cabo Verde or supporting Cabo Verde or drew them in their sweepstakes in any walk of life, good luck to you. That's all I'll say. Nothing against them. It's just Bobista, I think, even knows that he'll struggle today. But he picks this side in the hopes that they can do a carousel and put up one hell of a fight. I know the Curacao eventually lost in the end, 1-0 to Germany. But we'll see how much fight is in the underdogs and see how much quality is in the favourites. It will be Cabo Verde to kick off. They are playing right to left. Spain playing left to right to kick off proceedings here in Group H. Now, scoreline prediction. I'm going for another big one because, no offence to Cabo Verde, but Spain, one of the out there favourites, one of the ones that are on everyone's lips. Of course, the current Euro winners looking to win another World Cup. I'm saying 4-0, and that, I feel like that's being generous because I was going to go higher. I'll be honest, I was going to go higher, but I think 4-0 seems like a fair kind of benchmark. It's the same score I predicted for Germany Curacao, and I think it's gonna, 4-0. I feel like it's a fair one, as the Portuguese gets that way for Spain. Too much quality, far too much quality. And like I said, one of the favourites. We've got Lamine Yamal, who we know he's good, but this World Cup may change that perception from good to unreal. As Oyarzabal hits it into the ground and off target. Good ball through though. That's the first threatening attack for Spain. It's going to be a long day. If you're Cabo Verde, you're playing for the point. Absolutely, you're playing for the point. There's no way you're getting 3. If you get 3, it might be the most shocking result of all time. I think it's going to be a one-way traffic type game. And I can't see any other result, to be honest. Spain, like I said, very, very good. This is Cabo Verde's first World Cup. And they are, I wouldn't say weak, but they're not the strongest squad in the tournament. I believe it is just going to be Spain are going to have their way with them. And I think 4 goals seems like a relatively round, fair number.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
But yeah, a lot of things have come up today, so I will no longer be predicting as many as I initially was going to do today. And I'm back at work today, so I will be missing the first game IRL probably, but obviously we'll update the spreadsheet. And by the time you get to this match on YouTube, the spreadsheet should be up to date. And if it's not, then yeah, I've either given up on it or have forgotten.
He's a player that many have been
Lamine
talking
Yamal, the player
about.
to
Will we
watch.
be talking
I
about
believe
him
that's going to be
for
the
the
case for
right
most of this
reasons today,
tournament.
though?
Not really surprising considering he's one of the best players in the world at the young age that he is. And he's got at least a decade and a half in him. He's only going to get better if he wants to. Like, if he wants to play for that long, he is going to be... I don't know if he's going to be Ronaldo, Messi levels. I don't want to, you know, assume early. But he's definitely the closest right now to get to that level. Such a young age. But this is a bit of a slow start from Spain. They're looking to play a tiki-taka football through Cabo Verde. Haven't been able to do so yet. However, Nico Williams offside. And it looks like Cabo Verde are going to play a possession game, try and keep the ball for as long as they can, try and keep the ball away from Spain, and try and keep on this point for as long as they can, which, like I said, is probably the only way you can do so against this team. However, I feel like a goal will happen at some point. It's just a matter of when, isn't it, to be honest?
Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Well then,
Let's find out a bit more about the injury.
no goals yet.
Oh, it's a real concern. Looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right.
That doesn't mean there's going to be no goals. It just means there's no goals yet.
Serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff.
Away by Costa, who is going to be a very key part of that back line. He is going to need to lead from the back. I know he's not the captain, but he's going to need to lead from the back if they're to hold on to this point. Again, this would be historic if Cabo Verde get any result here. We nearly saw it with Curacao and Germany. I keep referring back to that game because Germany could not for the life of them get through, and it was only when they put some substitutes on that they managed to find the goal in this simulation. I think it's going to be a battering in real life, but in game it took them so long to find that breakthrough, to find that advantage. Now bear with me because the mic might crackle a little bit. In fact, actually I'm just going to unplug it and then come back momentarily. I'm going to go and close my window because I'm absolutely freezing.
Lamine Yamal. Onto Llorente. Fabian. Rodri. Pedri. Laporte. Fabian. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Well read to gain possession. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Pedri.
Right, I'm back. Yeah.
Onto Llorente.
I also put some clothes on because it's fucking freezing. I've got clothes on, don't get me wrong, but
Lamine Yamal.
more clothes on. It's absolutely Baltic.
Able to come away with the ball.
Horrible weather outside. No goals yet though. Spain playing very slowly here, I'll be honest with you.
Emerick Laporte.
And not with a lot of confidence in their game. Not with a lot of confidence. They don't look like a team that's going to smash Cabo Verde here, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't look like a team that's going to do it. Of course, we're still very early, so that could change. I'm also going to put some socks on. My feet are freezing. And it's a ball over for Arcangel. It could be Cabo Verde that get the fucking lead here. Ryan. Oh, there's that all by Laporte. That could have been fucking interesting. And now it's Nico Williams that speeds away for Spain. Rapid pace.
Laporte. Fabian.
Oh man, it is a cold, cold day.
Pedri.
Pedri. Oh, it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Closed down. Didn't get to the half with a 0-0. It actually isn't that really. I don't want to say it's as shocking as Curacao, Germany, because it would be in terms of result, but Spain haven't really threatened, if I'm being honest. It's been a bit of a dead fucking game. But it could be history-making fucking game, so you need to focus on that fact. It's actually quite well played by Cabo Verde. Their passing is very, very good. But they just don't have the quality in terms of players to get to where they want to go.
Pedri. Rodri.
Wow. Backwards to Fabian Ruiz. Pedri finds Oyarzabal, takes it down. It's saved by Vozinha. It is pretty much shot straight at him, to be fair, but there's a chance for Spain. And like I said, they need to start taking those. It could be ropes. Gonna take some water here, so sorry if you can hear me drinking it. It's right by my mic, so can't. Not got a mute switch on this mic. What I do have is Lamine Yamal playing the ball through to nobody.
And that's one back nicely in a good area.
Fabian cuts it out, Lamine Yamal dances in, it's into Oyarzabal, and it's not a goal. I was about to say there's the goal, but it's not. Obviously, because it's been put wide, it doesn't take a genius. Mate.
Well, this hasn't been
Still 0-0.
Both sides haven't created
Somehow.
The play's all been
Not sure
very
entirely
safe.
how.
It's been sidewards and backwards. I want to see a bit more bravery, especially when they go forwards.
Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Lamine Yamal, save again, Vozinha. Easy enough save, but he still had to be equal to it. The weak foot shot from Lamine Yamal does not find the back of the net. Corner delivered in by Lamine, and it is just gathered by Vozinha. I'm not sure which of the players had it, whether it was one of his teammates or the opponent.
Some good work to win it there.
And as we approach half-time, I don't know. Well, hold on here. No, Leroy Duarte closes it down. I don't know if Spain... Well, actually, I know Spain won't be happy. Spain will be upset with his performance so far.
Now there could be something on in a moment.
Especially if they concede here before the break. Because they could. Willy Semedo, closed down by Llorente, and it will be away.
Rodri. There's something on here, a chance to attack.
And only 1 minute of added time means that Spain and Cabo Verde have probably won. Well, whoever has the ball, which is Spain currently, have one last attack in them before the half. And it is Pedri. And it is going to be not 1-0 still. How? How is it not 1-0? Pedri hits the crossbar and Cabo Verde get out of dodge. They are riding the storm here. It is similar to Jeremy Carousel. Lamine Yamal not lived up to the billing. Spain as a whole haven't lived up to the billing. But towards the end of the half there, they did look a bit more active. They did look a bit more like, oh, we're going to score. Didn't quite put that through, but they were close. Pedri hitting the crossbar. Lamine Yamal forcing the save as well. It looked better. It did look better, but it's not a breakthrough yet. Take a look at their stats. Cabo Verde doing exactly what they need to do, and that's keep hold of the ball. They just need to do it a little bit more, if possible. 59-41 in terms of possession for the underdogs. 6 shots to none for Spain, and 2.1 expected goals to none as well for Spain. They really should be ahead. And I think it will just be a matter of time before they do end up taking the lead. However, it's a great fight shown by another underdog nation against one of the favourites, or at least one of the bigger nations in this tournament. Taking a look at performances at the break, we will see that man of the match for the Cabo Verde side is Leroy Duarte. He's actually been closing down a lot in that midfield. Roberto Lopez as well putting in his shift. Osimar Jose, Evora Diaz, or Vozinha had 3 shots at him. He has saved all 3 so far. Probably more to come. Will he be able to continue to keep this clean sheet? and Sidney Cabral as well at the back with a 7.2. The defence has been solid. The attack hasn't done anything, which is kind of what we expected. But like you say, or like I say, like somebody says, Cabo Verde will be happy with just 1 point here, I would assume. Man of the match for Spain is Fabian Ruiz. I haven't really seen him do much, but then again, I haven't really seen Spain do much as a whole. It's actually been underwhelming a little bit. Pedri 7.2, of course. He is one of the best midfielders on the planet. Does hit the crossbar to end the half. However, can't find the goal to put Spain in front. Llorente and Laporte done well on that left-hand side of the defence. Well, actually, Laporte's on the left-hand side of the defence. Llorente's on the right-hand side. Either way, good showings so far. Lamine Yamal, very, very poor for what we know he can do. Same with Nico Williams, and same with Oyarzabal. Unai Simon, 5.8, hasn't done anything, can't really get a rating if he has nothing to do in his net. So that is the performances at the break. I believe no changes to be made from either nation. So let's just steamroll on. Let's just carry on and see if there is a separation between these two. Of course, Spain now going the other way, right to left, and now Cabo Verde going left to right. Will there be a change in scoreline?
Williams. On to Pedri. Marcos Llorente.
I think so. I think it's only a matter of time. I know Spain have been pretty poor in that first half, but they are Spain, and they are a very good nation. And they're against Cabo Verde, who, no offence, aren't quite matching the quality of Spain in terms of players. Yamal out to Llorente, closed down by Sidney Cabral, who has had a very good stint at left back, and it could be that Cabo Verde get this away once again.
And the danger is
And
clear.
they will. I've realised what happened yesterday. I don't know if you missed yesterday's matches, but I believe it was the first one. I don't remember. I think I did 3 yesterday. It was the first one, which was Netherlands Japan. I felt a bit unwell in the morning. I've realised it's because I've not eaten anything yet, and I have my breakfast quite late. So it's either something I need to fix or something my body needs to get used to. It's a kind of difficult one. I think it's me just needing to get up earlier and stop being a lazy bastard, to be honest with you. Good cut out by Kevin Lanini, but it's still going to be Spain's possession. You guys won't know what time or day it is when I'm recording this anyway, unless I physically tell you. So it doesn't really matter in terms of YouTube or anything like that. Rolling back anyway for these World Cup predictions, and then we'll disappear into the night again. I did have a couple of questions about the FC25 career mode with Man United. Obviously, that came to a complete standstill a while back. Over a year ago now, obviously, because the FC26 has been out a good while. I just, didn't have the time to do multiple hour streams like we all well know now. There's a good header back for Costa's goalkeeper to prevent Oyarzabal from getting a touch. Yeah, didn't have the time to do the longer streams that I could have. And I also lost quite a bit of the save files, so it kind of,
Marcos Llorente.
it is my fault. I forgot to upload like 2 or 3 streams of the career mode, so there would have been a big gap in between, like, I think it was like December and February. I think there would have been a gap there. You would have missed the whole January transfer window. I just didn't have, like, obviously the motivation to continue with it, as well as the time. So that's why that ended. I also had a question saying, are we going to see a FC27 career mode? I would like to, but I also probably won't be able to. Again, life has kind of taken over, and that's a good thing. I would much rather be away from my console than be in front of it all day. However, I'm here for these World Cup ones just because it's the World Cup, but I don't expect it, I suppose, would be my message there. Don't expect one. If I do end up doing one, it will be, I think it'll be more of a rebuild type career mode, like a simming one, rather than a playing every single game one. Just A, for time, and B, I don't know, yeah, well, actually there's no B reason, it's just for time. So if we do want to see one, or I could, I don't know. I guess my answer is I don't know. Don't rule it out, but don't be expecting it, I guess.
Rodri.
Once I find more time for myself, maybe, but at the moment,
Fabian.
no. Not going to happen.
Yamal. Really nicely
Ball
played.
through
What
to
can they
Nico
do with this
Williams. And Spain still try and find his first goal. Kevin Lanini closes it down again. And Cabo Verde have not let Spain get in at all, but Livramento offside, meaning that the Cabo Verde side can't counter-attack. Oyarzabal coming off now for Ferran Torres. I believe a change on the underdog side as well, as Duarte comes off from Moreira.
Promising position.
Surely there's a breakthrough for Spain. You would have to think that there is going to be a goal for the Spaniards. There has not been one yet. But Germany did it against Curacao, obviously. Germany were the favourites. Curacao said, yeah, no thank you. And Germany ended up just powering a goal in towards the very end. Maybe as we continue on here, Zubimendi comes on, I believe for Fabian Ruiz. Maybe as the game continues, Cabo Verde legs will get tired and Spain will take full advantage of that. Lamine Yamal is probably going to deliver this into the box, isn't he? Not a chance to shoot it from here. Short to Pedri, back to Lamine. Tries to play it inside, and Sidney Cabral closes it down. However, it's possession given away by Cabo Verde and Ferran Torres now. Pedri, Yamal takes a shot, and it's off target again. You're expecting Lamine Yamal to put that in the net 10 out of 10, but it's off target, and Cabo Verde survive another bullet. Bruv, I think they might actually do it. I think they might actually survive. I don't think they'll win. They've not had a shot yet, I don't believe. But this could be a historic point. And it could put the kibosh on Spain's plans a little bit in this World Cup. They've still got Saudi Arabia. It could be tricky. They beat Argentina last year. Or not last year, last World Cup. They've also got Uruguay, who, granted, aren't as good as they used to be, but could still pose some tough questions. So Spain really need to win here. I know they probably will beat the other two nations, or at least one of the other two nations, but what if they don't? What if they don't beat one of those two nations? Barca getting away from Spain. Again, Cabo Verde have offered nothing in attack. The final ball is very bad. Their passing to get to the striker just doesn't connect. I don't know if the striker's actually been involved in the game.
Zubimendi. Llorente now. Torres.
Ferran, Cucurella.
Bit of a mix
Why is he
up
passing on
with
his weak
that
foot? What?
Oh, you
Why?
can't lose it there. It's
For
just
what?
not
For
good.
why? Given Lanini back to Costa, Moreira. Now, it's just smart from Cabo Verde to keep the ball away from Spain, because if Spain can't have the ball, they can't
The
score.
run goes on.
It doesn't take a genius, but well, I guess we'll see.
Pedri. Zubimendi. Just needs the composure now.
Surely, I mean, it was around the 80-minute mark, I think, that Germany got their goal, so I'm still waiting patiently, because Spain are good enough. They haven't been this game, to be fair. I mean, they've had the chances and not taken them, but I don't know. I don't really know how to comment. Would this be a shocking result? Yes, it would. Is it as impressive as if Curacao had stopped Germany? Yeah, probably. You know, actually, yeah. I think it would be. I'm going to say it would be. Because with just 9 minutes left, no goals have been scored yet. I'm expecting Spain to score 4 in real life.
Laporte.
Cabo Verde have not allowed them to score
Llorente now.
in simulation.
Rodri. Nico Williams.
Yet, this could be the time. Pedri tries to find Ferran Torres. It's away by Costa. Rodri wins it back, but Cabo Verde have the ball once again, and you know what they're going to do with it. They're going to pass it around and not allow Spain close, which it's such a good strategy to get the point. They haven't had an attack, which we didn't expect them to. But they could also get out of dodge with a point. I can only applaud if they do, but the longer it goes on, the more it looks like Spain are in fact gonna somehow not win this one. They've had their chances. Pedri's hit the crossbar. Lamine Yamal's had opportunities as well. It's not like they haven't tried. It's not like they haven't been there to have the opportunities. They just haven't taken the opportunities. Pressing now from Spain. This might be the quality I'm talking about, just getting one over the line potentially, but they need to do it quickly if they're going to do it. Laporte finds Ferran Torres. Pedri now, backwards to Rodri, into Lamine Yamal. Zubimendi down the right. Will there be late heartbreak for Cabo Verde? Not yet. Sidney Cabral has been absolutely excellent, and he gets the ball away again as far as Llorente. It's picked up by Moreira, and we're injury time inbound now, and it's Cabo Verde that have the move here. Only 1 minute. They just need to keep it. They don't need to do anything risky. They don't need to do anything silly. They just need to keep the ball. They couldn't, could they? I don't think they'll try. I don't think they'll try. And it is going to end 0-0. Are you serious? If you are Spain, you are absolutely fuming. If you're a Spanish fan, you are irate. I think it's probably the best word. If you're a Cabo Verde fan, you are absolutely loving life. You are enjoying life as it goes. And because, of course, it's the group stage game, we don't continue. It ends as a draw. It ends equal. It ends 0-0. I believe that's our first 0-0 on the simulation. It's not a prediction that's going to be 0-0 from my point of view. But that is ridiculous. Cabo Verde hold Spain to a 0-0 draw on their World Cup debut. Do you know how fucking crazy that sounds? Stark raving mental. But it's exactly what's occurred on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. A draw to start off Group H. And match facts would dictate that it shouldn't have been. Obviously it shouldn't have been. Spain should be, I wouldn't say demolishing them, but at least getting the win. And I think they will demolish them in real life. 54 to 46 in terms of possession for Cabo Verde. They really just held onto the ball and didn't allow Spain as many sniffs as they could have had. 8 shots to 0 is still very good for Spain. And 2.5 expected goals as well. None for Cabo Verde. It's still a very good record to have as well. But when you're only getting 3 of your shots on target with the quality you have, you maybe need to look at yourselves. There should be more attempts on target, more troubling the goalkeeper. But it didn't happen. I don't think they had a shot on target that second half, actually, off that information, because I swear he had 3 saves at half-time. If you're Spain, you maybe need to look at things and see what needs changing. Taking a look at the match facts, we've just done that. We'll do performance instead this time, actually. Thank you very much. Man of the match goes to Logan Costa, who did end up putting in a shift at centre-back. He was the highest-rated player in terms of overall at the beginning. He's our highest match-rated player as well, 7.5. Sidney Cabral, incredible, stopping that right-hand side from really getting a sniff. Sidney Cabral pocketed Lamine Yamal. I know they rhyme, and I've done a little poet I don't know it type beat there. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. Diro Duarte really well done as well before he came off. You got to compliment everybody on this Cape Verde side. Lopez 7.1, Pina 7.1, Vecina got a 7 rating. Didn't get any more shots on his goal throughout the second half. Of course, they did threaten more in the first half, 3 shots on target, and then the crossbar hit. However, is still a very good goalkeeper for us. Ryan Mendes, Kevin Lanini Pina, Willie Semedo, Steven Moreira, Telmo Arcanjo, Dylan Livramento. They might not have done that well in attack. Who cares? It's probably the biggest point they'll ever get. And if they can get something, if they can steal something against Saudi Arabia or against Uruguay, there's a potential round of 32 spot available. For Spain, yes, the midfield was good. Fabian Ruiz getting a 7.8. Pedri getting a 7.8 as well. Yes, Laporte was solid at the back. If Cabo Verde ever came forward, he was the one that really sorted it more than most. The rest of the team, you've got to say, was absolutely abysmal, apart from Unai Simon, who, again, couldn't do anything because he didn't have anything to do. It is just piss poor. The attack was not very good. Defence, obviously not great. Can't really do much because Cabo Verde didn't really attack. We can begrudge them their ratings here. But Lamine Yamal not being able to score past Cabo Verde, you've got to ask questions about one of the best players in the world there. Nico Williams as well off the left. He didn't really bring anything. Zubimendi off the bench will let him off. Ferran Torres, of course, will let him off. He could have done a bit more that second half, but we'll let him off. Unai Simon, like we said, you can't save anything, you can't do anything if you don't get any opportunities to do anything. I believe he only made one pass from his goal as well, so. Oyarzabal stunk up the gaff, I'll be real with you. He had 3 shots, only put one of them on target, and it wasn't even a convincing one. Just poor from Spain. As a whole, to be honest with you, you expect a victory there, and there wasn't one. But for Cabo Verde, that is a hell of a result. And if that happens in real life, fair fucks. I think Spain will win, and I think Spain will win easily. But the simulation has said, yeah, fuck you, Spain. Cabo Verde are going to get something here. The most shocking result, I would say, of the predictions so far. But ladies and gentlemen, we're still a long way to go. We're still a long, long way to go. There might be more shocks yet to come. But what I do know is that it's 0-0 here, and that will end the first game of Group H. Hope you guys enjoy the World Cup. Take care and peace. I am absolutely bewildered.